Good morning, PA Figs here. So this video is a lesson learned. I have my rain barrel that I use to water the greenhouse, and I made the decision to fertilize. So I took some fertilizer, kind of like a Miracle Grow, and didn't read the bag, didn't measure, you know, the typical manly way, and way over fertilized. So you can see every seed that I planted died, and I'm pretty sure it was from the fertilizer. Now in here I've got some passion fruit and petunias going that are, I've replaced the soil and put them in, trying to get them to root now. But the lone survivors of my seed experiment are right here, and you can see not many left, not doing all that great. Not only that, I killed off a lot of my other plants, and some of them just aren't really doing too well, just because of over fertilization. And if you take a look at the spinach I planted, I mean, you can see it is not doing well. I mean, that's actually still surviving, surprisingly, but you know, I used way too much fertilizer, so I had to flush the tank out, get rid of all the built-up salts in there, and I'm gonna have to pretty much start over and replanting stuff, unfortunately. You know, the cuttings, I think, didn't really appreciate it either. They don't seem to be rooting or sprouting, so, you know, lesson learned. And unfortunately, one of my trees that I had traded for over the fall here looks like it didn't appreciate it either, although it didn't get very much. This may have been more due to the cold. I will say a lot of the trees that I've had this year that normally have no problems with cold, whether it's in the greenhouse or in the garage, have really suffered this year. I'm not exactly sure why. I don't know if it's just the up and downs we've had from going from really cold to really warm, but they don't seem to be enjoying it. So yeah, be careful when applying fertilizer, and don't overdo it. Less is actually better than more. So some good news, I've got some leafing out happening here in the greenhouse, which is surprising because it really hasn't been all that warm here. But you can see there's some brabas on my I-258, or actually this is Genovese Nero. I thought I had lost my Bordeaux Blanco Negra, but as you can see, there is a little bit of green sprouting down here, so that gives me some hope. And these guys had actually lost all of their leaves and are now sprouting them back. And the fruit continues to, you know, ripen's probably a strong word, but, you know, somewhat ripen. They don't taste all that great, but it's still, you know, a little bit fun over the winter here to have something to keep you occupied. So let's hope that spring is not too far away. It seems to be eluding us a little bit here at this point, so we'll see what happens. I hope everybody's spring is going well, and you know, it's time to start to plant some seeds and get ready for what will hopefully be a nice long summer. So, interested to hear what everybody is planting. Let me know in the comments. And I've got some new petunia seeds that I need to plant in here, and I have some leftover seeds from these guys to replant. But it's time to get going and get things moving. You know, and just count on Mother Nature to cooperate here, hopefully. Alright, I'm PA Figs. Hope you guys are staying warm. Have a good one.